Hello and welcome to This Week in India's Science. I am Subhra Priyadarshini. Today we've got four fascinating stories, from plants rooted in tradition to microscopic satellites and tiny pests that together tell a larger story about resilience, discovery, and adaptation. Let's jump right in. Our first stop is high in the Himalayas where science and tradition meet over a humble crop, the black pea or Sanmo Nako, cherished by farmers in Spiti Valley for some 3000 years now. Compared to the more commercial green pea that we are all familiar with, this black pea isn't just tougher, it's more nutritious with higher levels of protein, iron, calcium, and vitamin C. In field trials above 4,000 meters, black peas consistently germinated and grew better than green peas. One farmer, Chering, noted they also demand less labor. After the third irrigation, no weeding is required. Harman Jaggi led the study while doing her PhD at Stanford University. She is currently at Princeton University.
In 2018, I was working with NCF on their snow leopard population estimation project, which would mean hiking for long hours to set up camera traps. Our field assistants carried with them a mix of ground barley and black pea, which we would stir into hot tea and have every morning. The simple meal would sustain us for hours.
In a region losing glacier fed waters and where every drop counts, that matters. Vishwajanani Shettigeri, head of the Traditional Knowledge Digital Library in India, says,
In the context of our traditional knowledge and indigenous foods, I'd like to say that since the COVID 19 pandemic, the demand for wholesome foods has revived interest in traditional crops. Policies are supporting this shift, from farmers' rights to biodiversity laws to educational frameworks that emphasize traditional knowledge. We are in a good place now.
this ancient crop reminds us that smallholder knowledge and biodiversity can offer critical solutions in a warming world. It's a reminder that sometimes the future of science lies in the wisdom of old. Plant geneticist Rajiv Varshni at Murdoch University in Perth, Australia suggests
Confirming this will require wider genomic sampling across India, Nepal, and Tibet, paired with archaeological and cultural evidences. If validated, it would underscore the role of Himalayan smallholders in shaping crop diversity, complementing centers of domestications in the Fertile Crescent and Central Asia.
read Shahana Ghosh's report on the black pea on Nature India this week. Next, we see how a soda can size satellite is entering the air pollution game. Called CanSat, this 150-gram wonder was built by students at Anurag University, Hyderabad. It carries sensors for carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, ammonia, ozone, humidity, and temperature, and beams back data as it descends via parachutes 130 meters above ground. The test flight occurred in Serbia. What stands out is the smart design. It measures ambient air every 2 seconds on descent, then shuts down sensors on landing to conserve battery before activating a buzzer system to guide its recovery. Imagine this, a deployable, low cost way to collect localized air quality snapshots. That's science meeting community cool. Tiny, portable, and precise. We have a research highlight on CanSat in Nature India this week. Our third story today takes us to jasmine fields, home to India's beloved Mogra or Arabian jasmine. It's now under siege by a newly named pest. Researchers discovered a new species of blossom midge, Contarinia icardifloris, which causes jasmine buds to rot and spoil. Though tiny, just 1.5 to 2 millimeters, the impact is mighty. This midge completes a generation in just 16 to 21 days, making it especially fast and dangerous. The team used morphology and DNA barcoding to confirm that it is distinct and to build tools for rapid and eco-friendly management. Now here's a pest that's not just a garden nuisance, it's a threat to livelihoods, tradition, and floral heritage. A reminder that threats can be small, but their ripple effects grow fast. This research is highlighted on Nature India this week. And finally, a story rooted in identity and ancestry, and the unexpected discovery that history may have more chapters than we thought. Whole genome sequencing reveals close genetic connections between Sri Lankan Adivasi Sinhalese and Dravidian speaking groups in South India, groups like the Mala, Madiga, Irula, and Pania. This challenges the idea that Sinhalese roots lie solely in North India and suggests deep ancestral mixing tied truly to the south. As geneticist Manasa Raghavan carefully notes, if they don't agree, it's not because one geneticist is necessarily right. We should accept that all proposed links derive from different types of human interactions, that is, cultural versus genetic. It's a powerful reminder human movement, culture, and DNA don't always travel on the same map, and every layer, archaeological, linguistic, genetic, adds depth to our story. Read a report by Sahana Ghosh on Nature India this week. That's been This Week in India Science, old crops, new tools, tiny invaders, and human connections, science stories with a soul. I'm Subhra Priyadarshini, and that's This Week in India Science. See you next time.